Hi guys, welcome to another Dart tutorial. In today's tutorial, we are going to be talking about constant constructors in Dart. In Dart, constructors helps in initializing objects, and one special type is the constant constructor. A constant constructor is defined using the constant keyword and is used to create immutable objects, which improve performance and memory efficiency. What is a constant constructor? A constant constructor ensures that all instances of a class with the same value share the same memory reference rather than creating new objects each time. For a constructor to be constant, it must use the constant keyword before the constructor name, and it must ensure that all instance variables are final, making it immutable. Let's look at an example. I have a class circle here, which have a variable radius, which is a double, and then I have my constructor here. Now, to make this constructor a constant constructor, I need to add the const keyword here. And immediately I did this, notice I started getting error here. So by over on it, you can say that can't define a constant constructor for a class with a non-final field. What does this mean? It means that we need to make our field, which is our variable, final. And by doing this, the error is gone. Now let's create a constant object from this. We can come here. And the first thing we need to do is that we need to make use of our constant keyword again. And then we have circle. And then we can call this, let's call this my circle. And let's create an object for this. So that's our this. And we are passing the argument, which is our radius. So let's give this just 5.0. And yeah, so we can access the radius by printing my circle dot radius. And if we run this, we have 5 printed out. Now let's say we want to change the value of our radius. I will come here, we say my circle dot radius, and I want to assign a new value to it. Now you can see that I'm getting an error here saying that radius can't be used as a setter because it is final. So that's one of the things you need to take note, because we already set our variable to be final. As a result of this constant constructor, we can't come out here and change the value of our radius because it is final. So let's remove this. During the course of introduction, I may mention that a constant constructor helps for improved performance and memory efficiency. What does this mean? Let's say I have another object, const circle, and this is my circle 2. And now we are creating this same object again. Let me just copy this and paste this here. Since my circle and my circle 2 have the same value, they refer to the same memory location, making them more effective. What does this mean? So if I come here now and I say, let me print the hash code of this, and let's print the hash code of this also, my circle 2 dot hash code, and let's run this. You can see that we have the same hash code for both my circle object and my circle 2 object. So what this means is that all instances of a class with the same value share the same memory reference. So if I come here again and I say, let's print whether they are identical. Let's use the identical, yeah. And then we'll pass my circle and then my circle 2. It's a semicolon here. And let's run this. You see that we have true because these are identical. So they are both sharing the same memory reference. And this becomes really helpful when you're working with Flutter. The constant constructor are widely used for stateless widgets to improve performance. For example, let's say you're creating a test widget, and then you know that you're going to still be using the same test widget again and again. Instead of creating the object test widget every time you need to make use of test widget, when you add constant to it, it references the same memory anytime you want to use that same test widget again. So it doesn't have to start creating a new object of test widget. So in conclusion, a constant constructor ensures an object is immutable and memory efficient. And the second is that all instant variables must be final. You must ensure that all the variables are final, and then it is useful in Flutter development to optimize performance. And that's where we are going to end our tutorial today. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe, drop your question in the comment section, like and share. See you in the next tutorial.